Right, so there's a good few that I put an Instagram story up. Ton of people ask. Totally forgot to write the names, so I do apologize. Oh, well, this is a good one. This has actually come up in the last 3 podcasts. It's interesting to see the who picks who. Who is the scariest rugby player at the moment?
At the moment, Tuasova is pretty scary.
Yeah,
the 12 from Fiji. Scariest.
Oh, Blair had a good one. It was
Albert Tuasu.
Oh my god,
He's terrifying.
Oh my god.
So I played with Albert at Gloucester, and I know him as a very nice guy, and we saw him on tour actually in Fiji, and again, nicest guy, but he is terrifying. He is terrifying. Yeah, I'll say Albert as well. When he had the blonde beard as well. Oh my days. God. No, horrendous.
He's just one in a million people are born that size.
Yeah. And he is he is just when he wants to flick a switch, he can, and he just kills people. He takes souls, mate. He takes souls. Yeah. But yeah, probably him.
Yeah. He's I think Albert's.
But the nicest guy.
Oh yeah.
Similar to all the Fijians, he's just the nicest people in the world.
But on the pitch, he'll kill you.
But when it's go time,
yeah,
if he sees a 6 foot skinny guy in his way, he's getting it. Do you know what I mean?
Is there a difference? See if you go out drinking with someone and you're kind of pals with them, the English boys or whatever, and then you do see them on the pitch. Is it almost like you've still got that friendship, or is it's left?
As in, if you're playing against each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, yeah. I think, because if you're playing, everyone's competitive and that kind of takes over. I mean, I don't think they're going to do anything malicious, probably, if they know you. But it's definitely something when it's whistle's gone, it's game on.
Yeah.
And I
Pure
think,
testosterone.
yeah, exactly, yeah. So, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, I can't, see if... I just... in school how it was the guys that hit puberty first that were the guys that got on the pitch. It just seems like Albert hit puberty at
Yeah. No, honestly. No. And I remember going to games with my dad when I was younger, and he'd go and meet people afterwards, and some of the size of them then. I'd be 10 years old, and he'd be like, "Can you imagine tackling that?" And I was just no. And then I thought it'd get better as I got older, but it's still the same, man.
Yeah.
They're so big.
I don't know how you guys do it, man.
No.
Especially as you get older, you're more conscious of injuries, right?
Yeah.
And you've had so many injuries.
Yeah.
It's you've broken your jaw. You know how shit that is. You don't want to do it again,
Yeah.
but you need to keep consistently going back in for it.
Yeah, I think it's just something that you can't think about, or else that's when you probably need to stop if you're starting to think about that all the time. So it's just, you got to get to that headspace where you're not worried about that. And
yeah. And quite a lot of the time, I think that's what happens with older... When you get 35, 36, you do start thinking, well, I've got a family. I'd like to be able to lift my kid instead of having, metal plates in my arm.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I remember John Barkley, actually, I had a little thing with him, and he was saying he couldn't lift himself out of the pool because he can't can't bend his wrist.
Yeah.
Because it's plated into he's...
Really?
Yeah. So he can't...
Oh my days.
Yeah. Just
Does he play golf?
Does he?
No, how does it? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But he definitely said he was I can't do that anymore.
Mate, as long as I get through my rugby career and I can play golf, it's fine. That's all I care about, mate. Genuine.
Are you into it?
Yeah.
Are you?
That's all I want to be able to do, mate. Is just finish playing rugby and just be able to golf as much as I want. Genuine. So good. When I was younger, I played a bit with my dad, and obviously all my mates. I feel like it's a Scottish thing. Genuine. Because see, when I went down to England, nowhere near as many, well, definitely at Gloucester anyway, there was nowhere near as many people play golf, or the standard just wasn't as see, all my mates are below 15 handicappers, or a lot of them are in single figures, and I feel like that's just a Scottish thing.
Is that, not? See, I don't even play golf. Is that good? Is that
yeah, that's very good.
Is that very
yeah.
I'm so I don't know. I've tried golf once,
right, and
I just found it. Maybe it's potentially that I was with my girlfriend's family.
Have you got an addictive personality?
Really bad.
Yeah, if you got into it,
yeah,
and what I think probably if you start playing golf, it would be crap because it's not fun,
and also
until you can start. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas I think if you turn the corner a little bit, mate,
yeah,
you'd be on. Yeah,
we'll try and get golf on the go because I need to.
It, man.
I do need to do that because so many pals play.
Then you could do your podcast on the course.
Yeah. What idea, like Ryan's? Love that. Firstly, I'm sorry for this question because it was not it was not me that asked it. So, and I think this might have come from one of the rugby guys. Does your missus do your fake tan?
Right. Who's asked that? Get the Instagram. No.
I can't even. I wonder if it's expired yet. Wait, let me try.
Does it still say up?
Was. It might be up, but it expires after like a little bit. I wrote these yesterday. Let me just double check and see. Oh no, it's down. I can't remember who asked it, but I think it was one of the rugby boys.
Right. Okay. No, she does not. No one does my fake tan because it's real. Man, I don't even look tanned anymore, do I?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you're quite naturally tanned, though.
Yeah.
You're kind of like sallow skin.
Yeah, I did a 23andMe and I was 98% Scottish, 1% Portuguese, 1% Spanish.
So you've got the good genes from the Spanish.
But like, that's random, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder who from.
What do you do with that? Do you like?
You just spit in a test tube.
Oh,
it's quite minging, yeah. But you got to fill it up. It's horrible. It takes ages. Should do one. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, to see like where you've come from.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, my pal scared the shit out of me the other day because I was like, I'd quite like to do a genetic test and just see where my heritage is from and all that kind of stuff. And he said, you need to be careful because they're going to siphon your data. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, what's going to happen is the companies, the reason they want your genetic testing is because then they can sell your data.
Oh no.
And I was like, fuck. Like that's shit. It actually seems like, see, when you think about it, it's probably true.
Yeah, but then how much are they getting for that?
And also, who wants my who cares?
Yeah, what are they going to do with it?
Yeah. Well, then I suppose what they could do is they could look at it and say, you are more prone to X, Y, and Z behavioral traits.
Okay.
I'm going to sell you X, Y, Z ads.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it would ever, I think that's highly illegal, but I don't know.
No, they definitely do, don't they?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
nice. Okay. What's the best game you've ever played?
As in performance-wise or like just fun?
Let's see, a bit both. Let's do performance and fun.
Okay. Best game I've ever played. I'm probably going to say that Fiji game last autumn.
Fiji
yeah.
Good, yeah.
Just like in terms of like noticeable stuff. Like that you could clip. Probably that.
They'll be at the intro of this podcast.
Yeah, probably that one. I think and it was also a cool game for me because I hadn't played for Scotland for ages, I remember. Or maybe I think it had been like 2 or 3 years. Was it? No, I went on summer tour. Wait, I actually can't remember. Wait, let me double check this. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Get the phone out, double check it. We can do more smelling salts as well.
Yeah.
Was it the Fiji game is that when you like almost like what do they even call it now? Scissors?
I threw it behind the back.
Yeah. And it got clipped. I remember that going viral.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some more smelling salts. I feel like I didn't get a proper hit. Oh, I got a proper hit there.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh.
Right, okay, I got it. Okay.
Sorry,
right.
go on.
Yeah, I think that Fiji game was cool for me because I'd been out of the squad for so long with injuries and I hadn't got picked I didn't get picked and then I was out for like the next 2 years basically. I'd had like one game and I just remember saying to myself, it's fine, you just need to keep playing, you'll get back in. And as the years were going, I was like, what have I done? Like, I actually might not. And went on summer tour and then managed to get picked for the Fiji game. And it was just like, I'd wanted to play at Murrayfield for like 3 years or 4 years before that. And it was just like the culmination of just working back through all the injuries. So that was a pretty cool one. Another one, France at home. We stopped their Grand Slam run right before COVID. That was back in 2020. But that was just such a fun game.
Yeah.
It was my first kind of Six Nations starting. And that was awesome, yeah. So I'll probably go those two. And then I'd even go back to one of my favourite games for Scotland was in my third game for Scotland. We were on tour. We played Argentina no, it wasn't Rosario. It was somewhere like that. And anyway, we played Argentina in this football stadium with like a cage around the outside, and it was just all Argentinian fans, and we were like 21, 22, and there was loads of us young boys playing, and it was just so good, and we smashed them, and we all played really well, and that was just a really fun memory because it was my first kind of camp.
Yeah.
And that tour was so fun. It was basically a stag do.
The whole time.
It was so good. But yeah, that one probably is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Where were you when the video went up of like... Was it Blair that was like, oh, I just need to roll over and get my water? And then he turned back.
Shaving foam thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in camp. I think that was 2021 or something like that.
That was so funny.
Yeah, stupid, man.
So funny.
Oh, so dumb.
I suppose those are the things you'll remember, though, from like just being around the boys.
Yeah, and it's rarely, I've said this before, it's rarely like games, you remember games, but you don't really remember moments in games as such. It's more just like the feeling afterwards you remember, or being in the changing rooms after, or spending time on tours like that together and like bonding that kind of way. Like they're the things I think you'll miss more rather than like an actual game, if that makes sense. Like I'll obviously miss the feeling of playing in front of people and running in front of big crowds, but it's more just like the feeling of accomplishment after a big win or things like that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Were you there on the night out that Greg Laidlaw was ripping his shirt off? Were you there?
Because obviously, so I was at Glasgow at the time, and I was just training with the squad. Yeah. I was just brought in to train. I'd barely started playing for Glasgow at that point, but I was also like, obviously, like growing up, massive fan of Scottish rugby. So I was still like a bit in awe signing for Glasgow, and obviously I'd been watching these guys for like years. And then going into camp, it was amazing. And then obviously because I'd been in camp, Blair was out as well because I think he made his debut. And I was like warming up as 24th man. So I was like, I'm going out as well. So I just went out. And it was so funny, mate. But it was awesome because I was like a fan at that point as well.
Seeing all the boys.
And I was just like with the team who'd just won. And it was just amazing. Yeah, it was so cool.
Oh, mate, it was so funny. I had him on the podcast. Obviously, he's in Japan. So
he was in it training on Tuesday.
Oh, is he back in Scotland?
Yeah. So it was good to see him. Yeah, it was good to see him.
It was because he's such like he's quite a serious guy, right? Yeah. He's like, and that's because he was captain. Yeah. He's got that personality type. He's quite kind of.
He sounds serious because he's got a deep voice, but he's actually just like sound us.
He's funny. Yeah, he's fun, and he's quite like matter of fact. Yeah. He was talking about like when he ripped his shirt open, and then he woke up the next day and was going through the airport, and someone brought him over a newspaper with him in the cover with his shirt ripped. I was like, can you sign this? And he was like, hangover from hell. He was like, oh my God.
So good,
Yeah, it's so fun. But people need to let loose. Like,
of course.
It's normal.
Of course. And I think that's probably the difference between rugby and a lot of other sports, or like football. Whereas like those boys, they can't because they're playing every 3 days. Whereas rugby is probably the closest sport to amateur. In that regard, I think still.
You're not playing as often, like as frequently.
Yeah, not playing as frequently, and there's still opportunities to, go and share a beer or whatever,
Yeah. Share a beer. Share a beer.
Share it. Get
That's
first.
Rich. Okay, right. So, next one is, will we beat England?
Next time we play them? Yeah. I can't say no. You know what I mean?
It's illegal to say no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we will.
I think we will. I think that we lost by the skin of our teeth last time. I really believe this squad is in the right place.
Yeah.
Like, I really do. I think we've got some really big names, good leadership. You've got Sione, you've got Duhan, you've got Finn, you've got Darcy, you've got you. There's so many huge names, even in the forwards. Yeah. Like, so just really great guys. Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah. Me too.
I kind of need to be.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from one of the watch guys. What is your favorite watch?
Probably Daytonas, to be honest. I like Daytonas. I would love an AP though. I couldn't tell you what one.
Like a Royal Oak,
there's like a silver one with a white face.
Let me show you.
No, I'll tell you what my favorite watch is.
Did I post it?
No, maybe. My favorite watch, my dream watch is of Daytona with a green face.
Oh yeah. I think they call that the Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I want that, but it's like
Full gold, you're talking.
Yeah, gold with a green face.
Yeah, that's super. Can I see your Daytona actually?
Yeah.
So when did you get this?
I got that after the World Cup in 2019 as a present to myself. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And I'm not too big a watch guy, to be honest, but I just felt like I needed to do something with,
like, mark the occasion.
Yeah,
almost.
exactly. And it was pretty cool. I looked at it for a while, and yeah.
Oh man, that's sick.
I think I'll probably hold on to it.
Oh yeah, well, like, listen, I think the valuation can never amount to the same as the sentimental value.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like watch jargon, but like it genuinely, like, there's watches that I own that I just can't sell. Like it reminds me of my dad or my grandpa or like, and it's just like it's something that you just can't part with, right? It's
Do you buy a lot of new watches or do you like?
It's pretty bad. Yeah, I think when you're in the space as well,
it must be.
It's funny how I justify things. Like, I was going back and forth for ages over having curtains in the flat.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't need them, but I'm okay to drop the same amount on a watch. It's like,
but it's cooler.
Yeah, it's cooler. Or like £500 for a PS5. I need that.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, I think the watches, like, just key moments, man. Like, if you do, if you are starting against England and you do beat them, it'd be a cool occasion to get like a watch for, and then you have a memory of it. I'm guessing your dad has a couple, right?
Yeah, he's got a date, I think, and he's got a couple tags as well. He likes tags.
Yeah.
But I just think the Rolex is
they're so cool.
It's just cool. Yeah.
It is cool. It's very cool. There's so many brands. The one you were talking about, I'll show you. It's the AP Royal Oak silver dial.
Yeah.
I think, let me show you this because it's so cool.
I just like the shape of them.
Royal Oak silver dial. Yeah, is it that?
Might be that one, yeah. I don't really know.
The shape of them is so cool, though. They're quite beefy, like jagged, kind of 70s inspired.
Yeah.
But they're 50 grand.
Yeah, are they actually?
Yeah, 40, 50 grand. You're talking.
Fuck. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to this for a while, and maybe if I have a kid, give that down, and then
that's
buy
nice.
myself a nice one.
Yeah, you can have the hand-me-downs.
Too right, man.
Yeah. No, it's a nice thing, man, and I think that it's something that I feel like as people get older, they get more into because they realize the moment in time it represents. And like Jamie was in the other day, and he might get one for the success.
Do you get a lot of younger people buying them? Not really.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like there's a lot of younger people that will come in that they quite like the Tissot's or the Hamiltons that are a little bit more affordable. Beautiful watches. I've got a good few of them sitting there next door. Stunning watches, like really solid. They're a little bit less expensive though.
Yeah.
And then that's the gateway drug, right? And then all of a sudden they're in, and they want all the rest, and that's the issue.
Something that I don't really want to get too into because I feel like it'd be tricky, and it's an expensive hobby as well.
It's very expensive, and you end up justifying really stupid stuff.
Yeah,
like you do end up justifying $2,000 on a Longines that when you need food, like, you're like, what? Okay, you might not be able to answer this one. Who's the most overrated rugby player at the moment?
Overrated? That's a horrible question.
Yeah.
Overrated?
I don't think you'll be able to.
No, I can't answer
that. You can't answer
no
that.
Way.
Okay, we'll move on from that one. Okay. Have you ever wanted to punch a teammate? If so, who?
Yes, loads of times. Who? Are you joking? Like all the time? No, like not actually, but like when you're hanging out with people like the whole time, like there's been times on tour where you're just doing each other's head in, and there probably has been people that have punched each other. In fact, there definitely has. There's been lots of times. It's just like when you're in intense situations or really high pressure situations and things aren't functioning, or there's a lot at stake. Tempers can flare, and we're all very competitive, and whether that's in training, like if you're training against one of your close mates, sometimes that can boil over. And I was a very angry kind of teenager into early 20s, but now I'm not at all. So
like the mellow,
not recently, but George Turner, we laugh about this a lot. There's George Turner, the hooker, in the Scotland squad at the moment. We were about a week out from a semi-final.
Okay.
And I had a sore AC joint, and we were playing a touch game, and it was us versus them, and he was on the opposite team, and he late tackled me in touch.
Okay.
And smashed my shoulder, and I got very angry instantly. So I started swearing and shouting at him. And for those people that know George, but for those that don't, he's quite scary, and he's got a switch. If there's anyone who has a switch that is very easy to flick, it's him. And he kind of deadpan starts walking towards me just very robotically. And I'm thinking, we're a week out from a semi-final here.
Don't punch me.
No, but I was angry, but I was like, is he going to punch me? So I was like, I need to get the first shot in, but I don't want to punch him, because what if, not that I'm going to break anything, but what if I just break his nose, or like,
and then he can't play,
or cut his eye? And this was all going on in my head. So I just slapped him. I slapped him in his face as hard as I could, and I cracked him. And I was like, that is a beauty. That'll deter him. He just kept walking. So I wound up again, smack. And as I caught him with this second one, it could have gone bad for me. Yeah. It would have gone bad for me. About 5 people came in and saved my life, basically. So we still laugh about that to this day.
I know you.
Sweet straight away afterwards. He was like, "Mate, sorry." And I was like, "Bro, I'm so sorry."
Yeah,
but it was just quite funny. Yeah.
So George Turner.
Yeah, of course. But like, not meaning to, and it doesn't mean you don't like each other. It just happens.
Yeah, and you're like young guys full of testosterone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna happen.
Exactly. So it's fine.
Especially when you're lifting weights and stuff. Like, I feel like that does.
It's just a high testosterone environment, and there's a lot of, competitiveness there. So of course there's gonna be stuff that spills over. Yeah.
Okay. Honest opinions on Finn Russell.
Proper good bloke.
Sound guy.
Yeah, legend. Down to earth. Obviously extremely talented. Like, he's so good, which is annoying because he's my position.
Good.
Yeah. But no, he's class, and like, he's always been so helpful to me. Like, when I joined Glasgow, it's really nice straight away. Took me under his wing, like, obviously very knowledgeable but approachable as well. Like, one of the guys. So yeah, it's just really good to be able to brush shoulders with him, and even now, like, I can kind of tap into his psyche. It's not like I'm interviewing him and asking him what's he doing in every situation, but it's cool to get ideas off him and be able to share them as well.
Yeah. I think he's one of the most misunderstood rugby players, because I don't know why this stigma still sticks, but they're all like, Finn's a little bit of a nutter, Finn's this.
I feel like it's gone more now. Like, I feel like people have started to see who he really is. And, he's not probably got that maverick tag as much as he used to, because he's obviously not really now. He's still a maverick, but he controls games as well. So yeah, I think he's kind of got rid of that.
Yeah. I think it was for whatever reason, and again, a couple of the guys I've talked to this about, there was just like a stigma around. Like, I even remember in school, it was like, oh, the rugby boys are out. Yeah, better watch out. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I feel like that. I have a problem with this, actually, because I've heard this so many times from multiple sources, like, or you see it like they get a bad name, but I feel like that is uni rugby.
Yeah.
Because uni rugby is like that, isn't it? And they do all the initiations and stuff like that, whereas pro rugby is not really like that. It's just is what it is.
You're also, when you go out, you're knackered.
Yeah.
Why would you fight someone?
No, I feel like that stigma kind of it's obviously a stereotype.
Yeah.
But it's also, I think that stems from maybe uni rugby and or sports teams at uni, maybe. I don't know.
I remember meeting John Barkley, the first rugby player I kind of met. And I remember being so on edge, just like shitting myself. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I was like 17, 18, but like, I just remember being like, oh, this is a really dangerous guy. this guy's a big dog. Like, I'm very careful. And then, like, through time and knowing a lot of you guys, it's like, you're just like the most sound, like, chilled out.
Yeah,
like,
of course. And I think, it's probably, as you said, like a stereotype that goes with that. But again, it's just one of those things that you're used to and not bothered by. Yeah.
Is there any funny stories you can tell about nights out on the Scotland squad, or are they all banned?
No, they're not banned. I I told this one. So, when we were younger, obviously you're not supposed to obviously go out sometimes, and we were under strict instructions not to go out before. And I think me and Blair went out one night, and there was a couple others involved, and we were trying to be really incognito. And this is when we were a lot younger, so we kind of snuck out of camp, baseball caps on, as if that makes a difference.
Yeah, like me.
That's it, like my massive teeth, like that. Baseball caps on, and then we got like the back door into like the nightclub or whatever, and I think we were in like Why Not or something when we were 21. And this was like during a Six Nations campaign, and then I went off to the toilet, and we were like, we've got to be incognito here.
Can't get any photo snaps.
Got to be. And we were in like a private like bit round the corner, so it's fine. And then I went to the toilet, came back, and like Blair was behind the DJ booth. And I was just like, bro, what? And he's just like this. Like stuff like that, I suppose, like happened quite a lot when we were younger. And yeah, what else could I tell? Funny stories from nights out. I mean, obviously that one when we were out after the England game. That was a good one. What else? I'm just trying to think, bro, because there's so many.
There's also the line between like incriminating and funny.
There was one time we went out in I think my first year at Glasgow, we went to Italy, and we were at a nightclub, and we came out and we were in this chippy, and we went out and we were getting on the bus at 8 a.m. to leave. It was like 3 a.m, and we couldn't get a taxi. So we went to this chippy too late, it closed, and it was like 4 a.m. by this point. We couldn't get a taxi. So we had to stand in the street. We just stood there, sat on this bench for 4 hours until the kit man could come pick us up. And it was like 6 a.m, and we were so cold. We were just in t-shirts, and we'd wrapped ourselves in t-shirts, and we were huddled up together because we were trying to ring taxis. Italian numbers were like, nah. And then all of a sudden this like golden light appeared from this window, and it was a bakery, and they'd opened this tiny little window, and we went up and we were like, please can we have some bread? And they were giving us bread. Like freshly baked focaccia out this window, and I've never tasted such good bread before in my life. But yeah, they're probably the only two I can tell.
If you guys enjoyed that clip, please do me a huge favor before you go and head over to our Into the Mind podcast official page, where we have the raw, uncut Into the Mind podcast, and hit that subscribe button. And the more subscribers we get, the more incredible guests we can get on the show. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all real soon.